Welcome back to Twin J Racing, everyone. Today we work on the wife's hearse. Got it in here. I'm already a little ahead of the 8 ball. I took the 2 trim rings out, but we got some Octane headlights with halos. I'm not going to dig them all out right now. We'll see them later. But that's what we're going to work on. So follow along as we get it done. Welcome back to the channel. Get it out of the way right now. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment. Do all the fun stuff that we need to do on here to keep this channel going and growing. Watch other videos, watch the reels, or watch the shorts on YouTube. It's the shorts. Go to my Facebook page, watch the reels, which are the same, but, you know, posting in multiple places. Anyways, we're going to get on to today's project. We got Octane lighting, halos, we bought for the wife's car, which, you know, the wife's hearse. You've seen it before. If you haven't, go watch that video where we put speakers in it. But we bought these to give it some kind of sinister look, I guess. And I also wanted to check them out because I want to put these in my car and use the blue halos for my turn signals and marker lights, you know, have the halo there. And since I don't have anything here, you know, where my marker light's supposed to be, I didn't want to do the hillbilly hang a light down there or something. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. But I want to see how they look on her car before I do them on my car. Cheating that way. Plus, to make her happy, she gets purple halos, which she's always wanted for her car. But we got this side. We already got the bezels off. We're going to work on getting the headlights out, getting those changed, and then start wiring the halos. Because the halos have got these long boxes and all this fun stuff. We got to wire in to make the halos work. So we're going to get to it. We got 2 boxes. Oh, instructions. I don't need instructions. I might actually look at those. So anyways, we're going to get working on this and get this figured out. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. There's what the halos look like lit up. Alright. Back to the project at hand. I don't know if you guys have ever dealt with these older lights and had to take them apart, but there's 3 screws that hold this ring on in here. 3 little screws. And it's not bad. It's a little bit different than the newer lights. And then all they do is plug in. Just a simple 3 plug. These new lights have the same plug. 3-way plug. And then these are for the halos. But for the brights, they only use the 2 prongs. But they got all of this wrapped together here. Got all of it wrapped together, so we need to unwrap it. So that way we can fish this through all the way and get it to where it needs to be. Guess I've never really paid attention, but they have areas to key into. Learn something new every day. Or at least you're supposed to. Let's see if that light works. Ain't gonna work with the parking lot lights. Yeah, that light works. A little warm too. Alright, let's keep plugging away at this. I think I'm going to put a battery charger on this thing because it seems a little dead. Oh well. Okay, we got that taken care of. Now that we got this in here, make sure I don't lose any of my screws. Oh, you pain in my butt. Anyways, we got the 3 screws. They should be equally spaced, but doesn't mean that they actually are. Yeah, right there. Biggest thing is don't lose the screws. Let's get this. All right. That's where it's sitting in the bucket and it's happy. Take this ring. All right. Screwdriver. Get the first one started. Make sure everything. Why are you not? Because that's not where it goes. That is not the proper placement. So let's turn it to the next set of tabs. See, that is one thing that is a little bit more of a pain with this. I thought we had it in the proper placement, but I guess not. Let's get, only because this is the easiest one to get to. We got that started. Let's make sure this is in. That's keyed in nicely. And then let's see if we can get this one started. Alright, that one's in. Ah, bastard. But we can fix that. And that one's right where it needs to be. So we'll just put that on the end of here. This is where magnetic screwdrivers sometimes are nice, if they're a magnetic screw. I'm pretty sure these are, but sometimes you'll run into aluminum ones. And then you just put all the screws back in. And then there's your halo. That is cool. We will get this all figured out. Toom, 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 toom. And I want to use it for turn signals on my car. But we're going to go ahead, do the other one. Do the same thing we just did. The only difference on this one, same light. And it actually has the low beam, high beam. But to use this one, because this only has a 2-prong plug on this side, they send you a nice little adapter to make everything work the way it needs to. So that's the only difference that you'll see when I put this together. But we're going to go ahead. I'm going to put my music on, and you're going to watch this in time lapse. There we go. See, it just plugs into there. this out. We got them in. Let me know if it works, guys. Here's the message. There's one. And there's the brights. What do you guys think? All right? They working? Oh, looky there. They are working. And then we do that. We do that. Let's hope they're both grounding. And we got two powers. Now, crap. There we go. Halos, lights, nice. Okay, now we have to put trim rings on. That's not hard, that's just screws, so. Tell me what you think, Jen. Let's see, these should probably still be the brights. Those are the brights. Those are both. So hit your favorite switch. Kick up. There's the singles. There's the brights. We'll leave the brights on for right now. But here's the most important part. I don't have them wired in yet. These are just a hillbilly hookup to let you see them. Of course, when I'm trying to do this to be cool, there we go. Both halos. Single light with the halo on. Still got your halo there. And then no lights with your halos. Tell me what you think. I don't have the other side done yet. I'll get there and then I'll get those wired to a switch. But tell me what you think. As you saw, we got the passenger side all done. Halos are working. I don't have it wired yet. That's just a wire mess here. We're going to fix that. We're going to put it to a toggle so she can turn them on and off as she wishes. You know, she parks the car, wants to leave them on, whatever. That's going to be her choice. We're going to set it up on a toggle. I'm going to time lapse. We got the passenger side here to do. I'm just going to time lapse that because it's the same process. And we're going to knock that out and get that done. And then we're going to work on wiring those. I'm going to at least run the wires into the car, and then I'll wait for her to get here, figure out which toggle and what she wants to do. So, we're going to get some work done. Now I'm going to go turn music back on, I think. I'm not sure. working on getting some wiring done. I did a little bit while you guys weren't looking, but we're going to keep working on this. I found a ground down here I'm going to use, and then I'm just going to run one wire into the car. We're going to link into those. I got a plan for that, and we're going to run one wire into a switch, and then that way my wife can turn the halos on and off if she wants to. Pulled the radiator cover and stuff off. You know, just trying to work at it. We're going to zippy tie all of this together and make it all nice and kind of run it up underneath here, you know, where it's out of the way. Is my arm's in the way, but we're going to run it underneath everything and just get it out of the way as the battery charger turns on. But we're going to keep working on plugging away at that. As you guys just saw there, sometimes you change your mind halfway through doing something. Sometimes you don't, but I wasn't happy with them going to be up here, so I'm going to keep them boxes down in this hole here, and then I got a ground here, and we got the power wire from the other side here, and we'll link them all together, and we'll run one wire into the side of the car. Yeah, that's plastic. We'll run it right through there. So we'll get the wire in the car and get it all figured out. Just a matter of getting the switches or figuring out what switch she wants it on, but we'll wait for her to get here and we'll get that done. Keep plugging away at getting all these wires tucked up and out of the way, and there's so much stuff on this car that was added and taken away and just, yeah, not my problem. But we're going to keep plugging away at it. I just wanted to talk about sometimes you change your plan mid-course. I wish they could put all of those into one controller box, but that's not the way they do it. Well, we messed around and we got it hooked up. We got everything working the way it needs to now. I tried to chase the wires down. I wasn't very successful. And I kept fighting with it. And I finally just said screw it. And got it all quit trying to chase down the wire. I don't know what it went to. This whole car is going to have a rewire at some point in time. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in this car that makes absolutely no sense, but there's nothing I'm going to do with that right this second. And we're going to have to get underneath of it one of these days and just kind of go through everything, because it's been hacked, and there is a bunch of hackery on this that I just don't understand, and it's going to have to get figured out. And we will get there someday. When that day is going to be, I don't know, because the radio works when it wants to. Hit a bump, it stops working. There's just a lot of hackery that's got to get straightened out on this car. And it will happen. It just never is priority, or I forget about it because, well, it isn't my car. And that isn't a slam, that isn't anything else. That's just the honest truth. My car, I'm always seem to be working on that. And we're going to hopefully get to working on that. This was one of them projects I probably shouldn't have done, but it needed to get done, and hey, the car was here, so why not, right? When in Rome, do as the Romans do, or something. I don't know. That's what I hear anyways. Oh no, skulls rolling around. And then throwing them. That hook's on something over here. It might be this. Yeah, I think it's that. But whatever. Anyways, in closing, we got it done. The headlights work, the halos work. They work off of this switch here, which is what she wanted. And they turn on and off with the ignition on the halos, and then the headlights do their own thing. They work all the time. But she's happy, I'm happy. So please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you everybody for watching, and we will catch you in the next one.